Hey everyone, my name is Atif and today I will be teaching you guys how to do adjusting entries. So let's get into it. Let's do an example first. So here we have supplies account with $1,500 in it. We then make a journal entry and I will show you how. The person uses up, for example, $657 of supplies by December 31st. So you make a supplies expense account and debit the amount of $657. As well, you would credit your supplies by $657. This is because you are using your supplies up. Now we will move on to the final ledger. So on the left side we have our supplies account and on the right we have our supplies expense account. Alright, so we're going to talk to you about our prepaid expenses now. So what is a prepaid expense? A prepaid expense is really an asset. It is something we pay for in advance, in which the benefit extends into the future. Let's use insurance for example, because in order for you to collect money, in case anything bad happens, you have to pay a premium in advance. Let's use an example where you buy insurance for, let's say, 1 year, and it will cost you $4,800 annually. This will come up to about $400 a month. Let's look at a journal entry for this purchase. We have the date of June 1st for the transaction. Prepaid insurance is debited by $4,800 and the bank is credited by $4,800. The ledger accounts for this will look like this. Note that the insurance expense is $0. So what happens at the end of the year? At the end of the fiscal period, December 31st in this case, some of the insurance is used up and some of it is still effective. The balance in the prepaid insurance amount must reflect this. Therefore, we must calculate how much was used up and charge that to the expense account. So let's calculate this now. The original cost was $4,800 for the 12 months. There are 12 months in a year, so $4,800 divided by 12, which is equal to $400 a month. June through December is 6 months, so $400 times 6 is equal to $2,400. Therefore, $2,400 has been used up and should be expensed. Now we will have another journal entry to show how much we paid for insurance for 6 months until the end of the fiscal period, which is in December 31st. We debit the insurance expense for $2,400 and credit prepaid insurance for $2,400. Now let's talk about late invoices. Often at the end of the year we purchase something and receive the invoice in the mail after the fiscal period has ended. The matching principle states that we must match the expenses to the revenues they help to create in order to arrive at a proper determination of net income. The financial statements are not usually prepared until 2 to 3 weeks after the fiscal year ended. This time period should be sufficient for late arrival of purchase invoices to arrive. This is how a journal entry looks at the end of a fiscal period. You can see the advertising expense being debited by $600 and utilities expense being debited by $225. So therefore your accounts payable is then credited by $825, which is both your advertising expense plus your utilities expense combined. Sometimes a business receives money from customers before services are performed. Following the regular bookkeeping routines for a deposit, the accountant clerk debited cash account and credited revenue account. Here is an example of this for unearned revenue journal. The date for this is December 31st. You debit the revenue account $2,452 and credit unearned revenue by $2,452. So that's how you do an unearned revenue journal. I hope you guys learned something today about this topic. Thank you so much. Atif out. Easy.